podcast, another episode where we meet people. We don't meet professional, we meet people. Hello, Kari. It's a pleasure to be here today, and thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you. I felt warm and welcome when I first time met you, and it hit me that I have to pick up your brain because I follow you on social media and see your team. You're not only a great professional, you're not only a great team leader, but you're also a people's person. So I see your team within your community, and you visit restaurants, you visit gift shops, you visit floral shops. Then you spread your resources and pass it on to your clients like an extension of services, right? Even at your absence, you work with them through other people. Is the love coming back to you, and do you see it like the word of mouth is accelerating, and more people comes back after a while and then ask for your services again? Is it your wealth and health in your private life? How do you describe that?
The love definitely comes back to us. This community, the communities that we work in, all three of them, here in the Chicagoland area, in Denver, as well as Las Vegas, we really care about our clients, and we care about the community, and we care about fellow business owners. And the love really does come back because we refer them and they do refer us. And we really like it that way because it's a trusted situation then. When we refer somebody that we know and we know is going to take great care of our clients, it makes us feel great.
Right. Great. And my other question is, what do you overall think of the role of interior design in real estate? Because I talk to a lot of professionals and they say interior design, great, but clients have objectives. For one, it's a rooftop. For another, it's a pool. For another person, it's an open concept where they can go and enjoy, from their family room and enjoy their land, their outdoors and everything. Do aesthetics matter?
They sure do. And something you and I may not have spoken about yet. My mom, who is no longer with us, she's watching over us, and she was an interior designer. And so I saw it ever since I was a little girl, like what she would do to a room. And when we would go to sell our own family homes, they weren't necessarily the most amazing home in the world, but she would make it look so perfect and just spot on for that time period and what the trends were. And our house would sell in a day, and with multiple offers, and it was because of her design work. So I've seen it my entire life, and then I was so excited to meet you because you and I met at one of the listings that I had here in Prairie Lakes, which you had already done the kitchen and the walkout lower level, and I was like, whoa, whoever did this work, I need to know. So that is how you and I became connected, and ever since then, I think that the role is so important. I mean, just as when you came into my own living room, we were struggling with what do we do, where do we find color? You walked in and within 5 minutes, you made it look perfect. And so that's your talent, that's your skill. I cannot possibly learn all of those things and sell real estate and be a mom and do all the other things. So I love to hire the professionals that study it and know exactly what to do with the specific trends at the specific times.
I am completely at all how you lead your team and how you extend your business by hiring professionals to do things that you probably could do, but you can't. However, this is a huge disagreement between myself and other realtors because I'm an early flipper. So I flipped some houses, and every house was designed. The design was consistent throughout the house. It was consistent with the architecture. It was staged, and it always sold over appraised value. Not even in this market where we don't have enough supply. There's too big demands, and people pay more. No, in the stable market, I would sell literally every property over appraised value. What's your take on that? Is it possible? Do you guys kind of like to go by the rules and move those properties? What do you do with the client that comes like I have to work with a realtor who understands what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for a living, but every house I live in, I do to sell and to make profit on. And then I don't want to hear this is the market value and then don't even trip. Okay, we're selling as market value, we're getting an offer selling. How do you approach those clients that have that want to get back their investment, at the time when they sell?
Well, that is always our goal, is to protect the client's equity as well as to grow their equity. So that's 100% what the goal is. And every home and every property has its own appeal. And so our job as the agent is to find the features and to showcase the features that are really going to make that property pop and also sell for top dollar. So I understand what you're saying. Sometimes it's not about the comps. It's about this specific home and how this home is different from the comps, and how are we going to elevate that and showcase those features and obtain top dollar. And that is truly what we specialize in. Okay. And we're very good at multiple offers. Thanks to my team, we are very good at multiple offers.
I've heard. So just to finish this topic, many of my clients, because interior design is not understood well.
Yes.
And many of my clients treat it as an investment. So they hire a designer because they bought a house, they have to rebuild certain things like a kitchen and bathroom, redecorate. But the question from the smart ones is, how am I going to get the money back, right? I'm willing to put the money in, but how am I going to make the investment back? And then what we tell them is, when you hire a designer, they don't go to general retail, right?
Right.
They have resources all over the world, all over the markets. So whatever they bring to the table is timeless. So whether you're going to stay in this house 10 years, 15 years, it's just a touch up of the existing paint. Everything is designed. You don't need to fix anything. You don't have to do anything because it's timeless. It's been, it's been designed to stay. Do you agree with that?
Oh, I agree with that so much. There's such a value to nailing it, so to speak, like getting the right look and creating those timeless pieces. They're going to be more expensive. Of course. Yet you're going to have them your entire lifetime. They're going to be a treasure, and they're going to be something that you can look at and enjoy the beauty every day, as well as it's part of your investment. So many of us forget on a day-to-day basis that our home really is an investment, and we've been receiving really great appreciation in the last few years, especially in the Chicagoland area, that hadn't necessarily had that great appreciation. So adding things to it that you get the professional advice of an interior designer from is an absolute must.
How many times do you see houses where it's an expensive property, it's got all the great features, all the great amenities, but the space planning is just not right. The rug is too small, the coffee table is too big, the light is hung on an inappropriate height, I'm sorry. Do you see a lot of it?
We see that about 75% of the time. And that's because so many of us are so busy, we're running around taking care of the kids, we don't think about the interior designer. And that's why you said it's really underserved and really not understood enough. The investment in an interior designer is critical if you want to live in a beautiful environment and also do well with your investment in your home.
Okay. See, I said that it was the last question about interior design, but I guess I can go on and on.
I have an add-on to that about new construction.
New construction, yes, but I wanted to ask you about amenities, because I hear a lot of clients are asking me, I've heard from this and this on Instagram or Facebook that adding amenities to my property is gonna bring the value higher, meaning offices, saunas, playrooms, whatever it is, you name it, playrooms for kids, pools. What else could be an amenity? Fitness room?
Yes. Well, the lifestyle appeal really came in the last few years. So buyers really are looking for that lifestyle home. There's no doubt about it. Offices within the home are very important. Even though so many people are now going back into the office, they still come home and they need to do work. So an at-home office and the right look to that at-home office is so important. So many people are doing Zoom calls now and they want their environment to be beautiful.
Behind them, right? Yeah,
Yes.
we know about that.
And pools became such a huge piece to that lifestyle. I would still say, you know, when you're starting, if you're deciding, you know, what do I do? I think you start with the kitchen. Then you go to the primary bedroom and the primary bathroom, and then you start layering it with the other pieces.
But this is a good thing to advise clients to add amenities, right?
Yes, buyers love them. They love the pools. They love the custom closets. They love the beautiful at-home office, the well set up playroom for the children. So they love all of those. Yes.
Great. So before we move on, you wanted to add something?
Oh, I was also going to say for your clients that are thinking about building, they need you. They need you every step of the way. I have built so many homes myself, and I see, probably 50 homes a week. And yet when I have built my homes, I have still made mistakes. I've made the laundry room too small, all kinds of things. So I just think if one of your clients is thinking about building, they should hire you before they start the blueprints and keep you all the way through.
I don't want to say that majority of houses, when the architect approaches it, are done from a template.
Yes.
And then, if you want to customize it a little bit, you have to get the interior designer involved just to fix it before you start framing. Because every person gets overwhelmed. The new construction, I'm talking about the new construction clients, they get overwhelmed when the drywall's on. Because they finally realize, what room they're in, and then they finally realize where the electrical outlets, where's the plumbing, where's this, and it's like, oh my God, I needed this outlet here. I was like, okay, so and they get so overwhelmed that they call and then please help us fix it, right? But it's very costly to fix it then, right? So yeah, that's a great point, and thank you for mentioning that. So guys, so they should call us when the house is in framing.
When they're thinking about building, they should call you. Yes, because we have so many clients say, there's not enough on the market right now, I think I'll just build. Well, building is fun and building is exciting. What many couples and individuals forget is that there's about 100 decisions you need to make every day. And they're going to affect your lifestyle in that home. So it's a very good idea to have a designer help you.
That's a great point, but also you're the decision maker, right?
Yes.
So you build, let's say, 3,000 square feet. It's enough. Every contractor comes back to you. What do I do with this? How do I place the tile? Where does this outlet go? You have to have all those answers. I'm missing this material. I'm missing that material. This is on back order. You not only need a interior designer, you need a project manager.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You just, and then they're going to charge you a small chunk of all the money that you will have to spend, but they're going to save your time, money, and mistakes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And then we haven't even started talking about paint colors and then the furniture that needs to be bought for the home. So I just highly advise to give you a call before they start.
Thank you so much. So the next subject I wanted to talk about is the West. Yes, the West, because I'm thinking about relocating myself, and I feel great there. I go to Las Vegas 3 times a year, and then I was like last time when I was there, and you texted me, oh my God, I just left, we should meet for coffee. I was like, yeah, maybe it would be ideal. We should meet and then we should talk about, that market because, I don't like to go back to Las Vegas for casinos and all that, colorful fun. I like to go there because of the weather and the outdoors. I'm so attracted to the Grand Canyon and all the deserts around and everything. So what will I regret it? What are the pros and cons? What's happening in general? People are relocating like, oh my God. And how fast will I accommodate to the new city? Can you help me with that?
I would be thrilled to help you. And we are happy to help people move anywhere in the world. We just happen to have offices here in St. Charles, in Denver, and Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas. We've been there for 2.5 years. It's like a mega center. It has everything except for an ocean. But many lakes and beautiful mountains and gorgeous sunsets. And it is so beautiful. And what I did not know about Nevada until I arrived there is the people are so nice. They are so nice. I'm just instantly made so many friends. So I feel excited about that. It is so beautiful. The climate is spectacular. We were there quite a bit in December and January. You could have played golf any day that in December or January with a light jacket. It was just so beautiful. So the climate is wonderful. The people are very, very friendly, very easy to make friends. And then depending on what you want, like you said, the casinos might not be exactly what you're looking for, but of course the Strip offers everything else under the sun and some of the best shopping in the world. The restaurants are the best in the world, in my opinion. Yeah. And the shows and everything. And then I know I had called you because I have a client that actually has a place at the Trump Tower. He also lives in Florida and he wants to buy a condo in Vegas, and I would like you to be his designer because I think it would be a perfect fit. I feel like with your business, the resources are just primo for you there. Yeah. And we have found it very easy to I wouldn't want to say easy because that's not a good word, but we have found it very effective to work into a new market in Vegas. And I think it's because the people are so nice. Of course, it's heavily populated, so it is probably oversaturated with agents, probably oversaturated with interior designers, yet we bring a different element and a level of customer service and expertise that we want to try to rise above. And I know that's how you operate too.
Speaking of Trump Tower, every time I go with kids, I love to stay there because there's no casino. So yes. I don't want my kids to be exposed. I mean, my daughter is old enough to do so, but my 11-year-old. So we just go there, I go to work, and then we explore the outdoors, yes. And we love it there. So therefore, we have a great privilege to be in your great residence, and all the properties around your house could be called big mansions, right?
They're fairly large.
Fairly large. So if we're talking about cost effectiveness for people that it's going to be third or second house, what are the price ranges for homes, for condominiums in the lower price range, I'd say?
On the Strip, are you talking?
Not on the Strip, in Las Vegas.
Okay, so in Las Vegas, we bought a home in Lake Las Vegas, which is about 15 miles outside of the Strip, about 25 minutes. We love it. It's peaceful, it has a lake, it has mountains, it is just a beautiful community. And the condos there start at, there's some that you could get for about $350,000. And then in the subdivision itself, it goes to, well over $10 million. But it's a large, Lake Las Vegas is large. And so there's a lot of price ranges within there. But in Las Vegas, you could get a nice 2-bedroom townhome probably for about $300,000 up until, the sky's the limit.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much again for meeting me. Your house is beautiful. I love it. You are such a beautiful person. Your team, they intimidate me every time. They're so on spot and on time with their follow-ups and emails and questions and everything. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Keep doing a good job.
We love you and your team, and we feel honored to be able to work together to create better situations for our clients.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. My name is Kari Kohler. I am privileged to work for two very large real estate companies, Keller Williams and Coldwell Banker. We have real estate teams in the Chicagoland area, in Denver and Las Vegas. We take a very global approach to selling real estate. Our website is sellingtheglobe.com. We'd love to help you in any of our 3 cities or move throughout anywhere in the globe.
So this is it, guys. Here's another part of our podcast, another episode where we meet people. We don't meet professional, we meet people that spread love around, and it sure goes back to them. Today we've met Kari Kohler and highly recommend her and her team. See you next time.